Hi Libra, it's Denise with Divine Soul Astrology, and today I'm here to discuss Jupiter going direct or stationing direct in Cancer. And that was 2 days ago. It sure was. It's going to be there. It's going to be in Cancer for another 3 months until June 30th, but it will be direct. Jupiter, the planet of abundance and opportunities and good luck and things like that. It is a benefic, will be direct all year until December the 13th, and then it will go retrograde again. But when Jupiter goes direct for us, it really kind of, it can motivate us and give us more courage because Jupiter wants growth and expansion for us. It does. So Jupiter represents Sagittarius and Pisces, and it is very much describing the ninth house of higher purpose, what is meaningful to us, expansion and growth, and it can be like the big picture as well. But Jupiter does want us to grow, and it is also it brings us wisdom. It does right now, so it does in general, right? Jupiter. Now, Jupiter can also, it can talk about good luck as well. It also, represents the ninth house in terms of long-term travel because this is associated long distance travel. This is associated with wisdom, faraway lands, making us more worldly. But that is sometimes that is the ninth house that under Sagittarius that Jupiter rules, right? Long distance travel, teaching, publishing, sometimes, in other countries, as I was saying, because of the long distance travel. But the ninth house is a place of Jupiter really wants us to grow and expand. And so, yeah, and so yeah, Jupiter went direct. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and it went direct 8:33 p.m. on the 10th of March. All right, so it is direct now in Cancer. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, which means it's powerful there, and so it's very meaningful, right? And so and so Cancer is about nurturing, right? It's home and family and what feeds our needs, our emotional needs, because that's what Cancer is seeking, right? Cancer rules the fourth house and the moon. And so the fourth house is home and family, our emotional needs, our emotional security, and also where we live, right? Yeah, the physical home. So yes, and so for you, Libra, and Cancer is also a cardinal sign. So you could really be feeling Mercury, not Mercury, excuse me, but Jupiter going direct, right? Now, Jupiter goes direct in your house of career. This is your 10th house, your house of career, personal authority, and ambition. This is the leadership that we have over our own life, right? It is about our social role or our status, especially if you are not in a career at this time in your life. It's also about father figures or leaders, right? And, also, right, leading your own life, of course. Now, natal Venus is in Aries. That is another cardinal sign like you in Cancer. So you could definitely be feeling this, right? And so you may be gaining clarity about career matters for yourself, Libra. Maybe you were, kind of unsure about, kind of where to make a move. And Jupiter is movement. With career matters, or maybe a social role, or how you present yourself to the world as well. Um, and so on the 13th, which is tomorrow, right? Your natal Venus will square Jupiter from your house of partnerships and harmony and balance. Now, that seventh house is partnerships, but it might not, there could be something going on here where Venus is squaring uh, Jupiter. So Venus does want harmony and balance. So maybe there's something that you're gaining with the square, but losing as well. It's a possibility. The square puts pressure, so maybe you're moving forward, but it's not exactly like what you want, right? And it may be about relationships, but not necessarily. Jupiter's in your 10th house of career, but you know, um, Venus is in your house of harmony and balance. So there could be something, that you feel like is not like maybe you need to take a new career, but you feel like it's not exactly providing harmony and balance for you. Well, this is really interesting and to me because my sister's I think she is kind of going through The same type of thing. She goes, I got a great job offer, but blah, 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 right? That's what, so you know what I mean? Like she's not going to have the balance, the work-life balance that she may need. Yes. And so, maybe that is happening for you as well. It's going to depend on your own chart. It sure is, right? But something can really help you to see, to experience wisdom or to gain some wisdom here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Venus also represents your money and your self-worth, Libra. It does from Taurus, right? Because you and Taurus share the rulership of Venus. So, yeah, you may have new work, but there's something about it that that might not feel right to you or just something like that, right? Or, maybe it's 90% great, but there's that 10% that's maybe, not resonating with you or something like that here. Um, and Venus it is conjoined, it is in Aries, and I believe it is still conjoined with Saturn. Yeah. And so Saturn is the planet of career. You see, it does rule career, rules the 10th house, and that's where Jupiter sits for you and your social role, and your authority over your own life. That is Saturn, really. But Saturn really wants us to achieve, but it wants us to be mature and realistic as well, right? So Venus is conjoined with Saturn, and that can really kind of, maybe there's something that you have to be very realistic about. That could be the case here, but Venus and Saturn, there could be a support there. There definitely could be, because Venus, can rule your money as well. And so um, Saturn is ruling, like your career. It can. So there can be a definitely connection there. And Jupiter also rules your house of work, service, health, and wellness, and your daily practical routines. So that is what I have for you today, Libra. Thank you so much. If you've enjoyed my content, please like, share, and subscribe. It is helping me to get to the 1,000 subs I need here on YouTube. And hit the bell if you want to be notified of my next upload, which should be the full moon in Libra. Now, if you'd like a reading with me, check out the description box. I read tarot. I'm a psychic. I do past life readings. I have all kinds of great readings on my website, but they are really, some of them are, just so we can know each other at a very deep level because it's highly empowering. It sure is. And, astrology wants you to reach your highest potential. That's what your natal chart is about. Yeah, very cool. So thanks so much for joining me here, Libra, and make it a great one.